Hello everyone, welcome back to another part of Apologists. Ace Attorney. Last time I let you guys off, we were just pretty much revealing a whole bunch of stuff, such as the real forger being Vera Misham. Um, so we're after this shocking announcement, we've been put into a 15-minute recess because we found out she was forging the paintings. As to what happened and transpired afterwards, we'll find out now. Okay, so where exactly does this leave us, Apollo? Well, the Drew Misham who was killed wasn't Drew Misham the forger, basically. Huh? Well then, who was he? Well, he was actually... And she's doing her nails again. With eerie music. Doing her nails. So, you really made those forgeries? Yes. For father. I know, it was wrong. Could you tell us how it happened? My father was a painter. I loved painting ever since I was a child. One day, father saw it in me. He saw that I had the talent. The talent for making forgeries? How should I say it? It was not only paintings I made. Given the materials, I could make anything. Anything? She could replicate anything, pretty much. Father was so proud, and I so happy. But in the end, I was making those forgeries. I've never had a good constitution nor personality. I know very little of the world outside my door. Now because of me, father is... Do you know about this red envelope? I remember that envelope. It was some time ago. So you were already creating your works back then? I started when I was only 12 years old. Dang. So the one who figured out the stamp was poisoned, that was... Mr. Justice, it's time to the courtroom, please. Right. Out of time. Wait, Vera, just one more thing, please. Those 3 paintings in the studio. I painted those as part of my work. Right. See, we checked them out, and we saw that there was we saw what was underneath. He saw the rough sketches underneath the 3 finished paintings. I see. Mr. Justice? Yes? Father, he knew of you. Both of you. Your late father? He was watching, gathering information. All about the Wright and Company law offices. But lately, we're not doing just law. Yes, you do tricks, gags to amuse, and play piano. Well, they're not really gags. Yet when father heard you had resumed the legal business, how pleased he was. He was happy we started? Who was Mr. Misham? How am I supposed to know? What if he was Daddy's daddy? Judging from the relative ages involved, I'd say it's highly unlikely. Yeah, I'd say that too. Things are already confusing enough with all those daddies running around. We know that the victim's daughter Vera was the forger. What does this mean for the case? Guess we're about to find out. Yes. October 8th, 1:36 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off.
Perhaps you could begin by telling us how it all worked. How did you set up this Drew Misham forger persona?
There's that stare again. She's drilling more holes into his head. I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy. What's hard? That's what she said. Well, very well, miss, if you would. Did you really make those detestable forgeries?
Perhaps you'd rather answer my question. Were you the one who painted that painting? The remarkably similar one?
Yes. I painted it, yes. Father praised me quite highly for it. So, she was the one who made the forgeries.
She did not wish to reveal the truth of their operation. So the victim was a stand-in, a decoy. To the world at large, he was the forger, not her.
I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I?
Regardless, we need a little more information. About, for instance, this. You have seen this before, yeah?
Yes. It was in the desk drawer. Very well, you may proceed with your testimony. Tell us everything you know about this envelope. And the screwing of Drew Misham. Oh god, that's really bad. Shouldn't say that. I created things and Father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the deal. All of it. She goes drawing again. Oh, that's pretty good. I received the stamp that was in that envelope. It was after that job that we moved into the current studio. There certainly was much of great interest in your testimony.
Not that the witness realizes it.
Very well, please begin the cross-examination. Right, okay. I need more information about this forger. So what you want to do here is you just want to, press everything she said. Press everything. That's what you gotta do. I created things that Father sold them. Okay, what's this, So, these things you were making are... You mean paintings identical to other paintings, right? The closer they were, the happier Father was. I was happy too. Still, you're quite young now. When did you begin this work? My first painting sold when I was 12. Your Honor, she has no idea what she was doing was illegal.
Easy there, little attorney. You're not here to defend her from the crime of forgery.
True. Please, tell us more about this envelope. This envelope that may very well have killed your father. Alright. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. By other than a painting, you mean you only done paintings up to that point? Yes. But Father had a realization. He had noticed my talent extended to making things other than paintings. For instance, a letter someone had written. Or a fingerprint left upon the cup. Or a signature on a document. A seal upon a letter. I wish I had that ability, not to replicate things and make forgeries, but I just wish I had that ability. I draw, but I'm not that good. Good lord. None of this makes her sound very innocent at all.
And the 100,000 promised in this letter was the start. The beginning of a new industry for Drew Misham.
A new industry?
The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings.
I meant to say industry, sorry.
Forging evidence, in other words.
Uh-oh. Father handled the deal, all of it. I think we want to press this. We could be getting nothing out of this. I'm not 100% sure about this. So you didn't know how the things you were making were being used. I enjoy painting very much.
I think I understand. The Fräulein has lived in an unusual little world.
Can you tell us what happened to the papers that were in this envelope? Father signed them and sent them back to, I believe. Did he follow the instructions? Send in a enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp. This is a rather important matter. Give your answer some thought. I received the stamp that was in that envelope. Was pressed this as well. Within 10 minutes here. What do you mean you received it? Did I do something wrong? You didn't use that stamp because it was dangerous, correct? Deadly poison on the back. Atraconine.
A moment, Her Forehead. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Now then, perhaps you will tell me, Fräulein Vera. Why did you receive this stamp?
Okay, now he looks like the nice guy. Seriously. Is something wrong? It was beautiful. You mean it was one of those commemorative stamps? Yes, I think it was. So, you didn't know about the poison? I guess not.
So the trap failed by chance, by mistake. Thanks to this commemorative stamp.
Quite the close call. That was kind of cute the way she drew that little mad face. It was after that job that we moved.